Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Danielle, aka Stitcherista here on YouTube, and you're probably wondering why in the hell are we down in your bedroom and your hair looking like a hot mess. So today's video, instead of doing like the normal true crime, I thought today, I've had a few people ask me how I curl my hair. So I thought I would show you how I fix my hair. Now, it turns out different every day that I do it because the curls is different. It turns out different. But this is the same process that I follow every single day. So I always do my makeup first. So I've already done that. And then what I will do is I take this, it's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. It's like a leave-in conditioner and heat protectant. So I will just spray this throughout my hair. Like so, just all over. And I'm pretty liberal with it because, I mean, I dry my hair and then I need to order more of that, just about out of that. So let me set that to the side. And then I'll brush it. This is a wet dry brush, so you can use this on wet or dry hair. And so brushing it, first of all, it gets out any knots or tangles, but it also lets you, let me turn the autofocus off. It also helps distribute the product. So I will try to part my hair. I always part my hair to this side. Now it's time to dry it. So the hair dryer I have is a Hot Tools professional hair dryer. I keep this on here so my hair is not all just over the place. And then I just dry it. And I'll speed this part up so you guys will see it get dry really quick. Okay, now, and I want to also preface this by saying I am not a professional. I just know how I do my hair. I may do something totally different than when you do. And what I tend to do when I dry my hair is, you saw me flipping it to one side and then the other, because it kind of gives it like volume and fullness. Okay. Now is where the magic starts to happen, right? You're right. So I will brush through my hair and part it where I want it parted. Because you don't want to, at least I don't want to curl my hair with knots in it, you know. So I will brush it. And this also helps me figure out if I've missed any spots drying, because my hair is kind of thick. So sometimes I don't get it all the first go around. So there it is, totally dry, straight, right? What I do is I literally curl every piece of my hair. So this is why I only do this like every 3 days, because it takes time. So what I'll do is, I have one of these clips that came with a previous hair dryer I had, but you could use any kind of clip that you have. I will pull my hair back like this and then section this much off. I'm not like particular about it. I curl the under pieces and then I pull a layer down, pull a layer down. So you're gonna see. Now, what I normally do is I'll just grab a piece, and the first section I do, oh, this curling iron is Hot Tools Professional. I got it off Amazon, so I'll link it down below. Wait a minute, let me grab that again. I will curl it away from my face. See that? And then the next piece I pull, I will curl it towards my face. So I flip the curling iron, and I try not to get it like to the total end so it looks kind of messy. And then away from my face. So I alternate the direction that I am doing the curls. And that's basically all that I do. Now this underside here, see this right here? I will do this like, and it's still kind of short. So I'm always really careful because I don't want to burn myself. I will just take all of that and kind of just curl it a little bit. And then I come to this side and do the same thing. I'll grab a piece back here, curl it away from my face, and I'll normally let it, I don't know, 10 seconds, something like that. You got to be careful. That's why I like to use that heat protectant. And then this piece I'll take towards my face. And sometimes you got to go back in. Like, sometimes I'll go back in. You'll see once I get my whole head curled. Now, when I had longer hair, this would take me a hot minute to do it. And like I said, I just alternate. Forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, backward, you know. Because when you comb it out, I mean, I brush it out with my fingers. It gives you those like beachy waves. And it gives my hair lots of volume. I mean, you guys have seen, you know, my first day hair, right? Now, what I'll do is when I'm done all that, I will pull down another section. Like I said, it's not perfect. I don't measure. I'm not taking a comb and doing it. I'm just eyeballing it. But my hair is thick enough that if I didn't do this, I would never be able to get the look that I want. So again, I take a chunk. I curl it away from my face. Let it sit, let it sit, let it sit. And you know, everyone does their hair differently. This seems to be the method that holds my hair the best because I can almost get away on the second day because I only wash my hair every 3 days. So like twice a week, that's it. The second day, I can almost get away with not curling it at all, just like gently brushing it. Yeah. Plus I also put, you'll see I put hairspray in it. And then this last section, I will take and, now if you want bigger curls, I forget what size, I want to say this curling iron is 1 inch barrel. And that seems to be a good size for me. Yeah, that's pretty curly. But I also let the curls cool. You don't want to brush them out when they're warm because it won't set right. And then I think there's one section like back here. Yeah, okay, so there's still a little bit back there. So I'm going to do that. And then we'll be able to get to the complete other side of my hair, which this side always seems to curl better. I guess because it's less hair, I don't know. I'm sure most of you have a side of your hair that winds up doing better. But yeah, I just take another section, curl it back, and then I'm just going to take this whole section and do it towards my face. And it takes practice. Like it, you know, it took me a little while to get this down, especially like I said, sectioning your hair can be, that look pretty though, right? Yeah, so I'll let that set until I get done this side of my head too. So this side of my head is a little more tricky only because I have more hair because I part my hair on the side. So I will do this back section first. And if you remember when I had my hair cut before, I had it cut I had bangs fucking cut, and I shouldn't have ever did that because it took forever to grow those out. And now, the bangs blend in good with my hair. So again, I'll take a section, curl it away from my face. Let it sit, let it sit, let it sit. Push that back. And then I'll take this section. And like I said, if you want like more curls, you can take smaller sections of hair to curl, because sometimes, like I said, sometimes I take too big of a section and it doesn't get like the curl that I want. I mean, I've been curling my hair since, you know, 13 or 14. Remember, I got my first curling iron from my aunt, and I was just beside myself, right? It was a brush one. It wasn't like that. Now they have all kinds of fancy ones. I just pull down another section of hair. And that's a pretty big section, but that's okay. And then we'll curl this up and just clip this so it's out of the way. And you don't want to grab what you've already curled in it. So, okay. So again, I take a section and I curl it away from my face. Now I'm very careful. You'll see when I get to like these front pieces, I tend to try to not curl too much towards my face. You want to curl your hair, the closer it is to your face, at least what I've read, you want to curl it away from your face, if that makes sense. So I'm going to take this section and curl it towards my face. I hope you guys are all having a good week. I'm having a good week, not working. I will admit though, I diamond painted yesterday in that video, and I didn't enjoy it. I don't know if so for now, I'm stitching. I stitched a lot yesterday. I watched 2 movies. I watched Stowaway, which was heartbreaking. And then I watched Welcome Home, which was disturbing on so many levels. And I try to put, okay, the hair I've already curled, I will try to like tuck behind my ear or push it out of the way a little bit, because I don't want it to interfere with the rest of the hair I'm curling. But yeah, I watched a bunch of movies, and I also watched Tyler Perry's The Family That Prays. That is probably my favorite Tyler Perry movie besides Why Did I Get Married? Absolutely love his movies. But yeah, I watched that, and then I started a new book. Alice Feeney's Sometimes I Lie. Ooh, it's so good. And it's on Kindle Unlimited, which is awesome because don't have to pay extra for it. Okay, so I'm going to separate those 2 pieces. I'm going to take this piece towards my face so I can curl this piece away from my face. But yeah, Bill's on his way home. He should be home. When I'm recording this video, he should be home in about 2 hours. So that'll be really good to have him home and see him. And I talked to my mom today, so we're going over there for Christmas Eve. Going over there at 5 o'clock. And then we go see my dad on Christmas Day. And Christmas is Saturday. I can't even believe it. Okay, so this last section, I will just pull down the whole thing, right? So this piece back here, and it's like I said, it's different every single time I do this, because sometimes I will section my hair, just what I grab is just a different amount than the day before. And some people will even like spray hairspray, because if you spray hairspray before you curl your hair, it tends to hold the curl more. I don't like to do that because I just feel like I put enough product in my hair. You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do that. Okay, so this piece I'm gonna do towards my face. I know I just said hair that is close to your face, you tend to do away, but the rest of this I'm going to curl away from my face. And you know, I'm not looking, when I do my hair, I don't look for like a polished look. I like kind of the messy, tousled look. Because you got to remember, in the course of a normal work day, I have headphones on, so my hair is flattened down by headphones most of the day. But yeah, the first day I did this hairstyle, I had just gotten my hair cut and we were going to that wedding. And I said, oh, I'm going to try it, because I used to just curl all my hair back. And it's a totally different look when you do that. And then I did this and I was like, oh, I really like that. And it worked out really good. So, and I try not to curl it too much in the front. I'm going to do that again though. Okay. I'm going to let that side kind of cool down a little bit. And we're gonna, what I do is I will just take my fingers and brush this out and see how nice that has curled up. I mean, it just does such a fantastic job, and it's taken me, what, 15 minutes, if that. So now I'll come over here and I start at the back and just gently finger comb the hair. You can see, I mean, it gives lots of volume. And now see, some people, like, maybe I'll curl a couple pieces over here again. Sometimes I will. Sometimes I'll come back in here and just put a couple more curls in there. For the most part, I usually don't. I usually leave it however it winds up turning out. And then what I'll do is I'll take my Fave 4 Texture Takeover, because what this does is it will add, watch when I spray it. I mean, it like puffs up the hair, right? It definitely adds like volume to it. I mean, I could walk out of this house with like big giant 80s hair for sure. And then when I get that to where I like it, which that looks pretty good to me, I will then take the Workable Wear hairspray, which will hold it a little bit more. You can see that this is more like hairspray. It doesn't, this doesn't like move your hair around as much as the other stuff does. And that's it. That's the final result. Yeah, I like it. Like I said, my hair looks different every single day, but the actual technique is pretty much the same. So I hope that helped. I'll link all these products I use down below. I need to order more of that anyway. But yeah, I'll link the curling iron. I do that all the time. I will turn on the hairdryer when I do that, and that irritates me. So I know this was a different kind of video, but I hope that this at least gave some of you who wanted to know some insight on how I curl my hair. So as always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.